There was a little girl screaming for her mother in the middle of a crowded store, and I stood 8 feet away and did nothing for almost a full minute. I want to explain why. I'm 34. I work nights loading trucks. I'm built like a refrigerator, and I have a face that apparently looks angry even when I'm thinking about nothing at all. And somewhere in my 20s, I quietly learned a set of rules that no one ever taught me out loud. If I'm walking behind a woman after dark, I cross the street, not because she asked, because I watched her shoulders go tight once, saw her hand slide into her purse, and I never wanted to be the reason someone's night felt like that again. So now I cross, every time, even when it's raining, even when it adds 10 minutes. In elevators, I stand in the corner and look at my phone. On buses, I take the aisle seat and leave the window free, because a stranger shouldn't feel boxed in by me. At the park, I don't sit on the benches near the swings. In the grocery store, if a woman is alone in an aisle I need, I'll wait at the end of it and pretend to read a label until she's done. I've spent probably 100 hours of my life waiting at the ends of aisles. Nobody knows I do any of this. That's the part that gets me. There's no credit for it. It's just a permanent low hum in the back of my skull, a constant self-audit. How does this look? Where are my hands? Am I standing too close? So, the store. I was in the home goods aisle around 9 at night when I heard her. Maybe 4 years old, red jacket, absolutely coming apart. She'd lost her mom. She was spinning in circles, crying that word over and over, and every spin got a little more frantic, and I froze. I want you to understand what went through my head, because it's ugly, and I'm not proud of it. I thought, if I kneel down to her, someone films it. If I take her hand, someone screams. If I walk her to the front, I'm a man leading away a crying child. I stood there running the risk calculation on a 4-year-old's terror, like I was reading a contract. 2 other people walked past her, both of them women. Neither stopped. Then she tripped on her own feet and went down hard on the tile, and something in me just snapped clean through all of it. I went to her. I got down on one knee at arm's length, kept my hands open and visible, and said loud so anyone nearby could hear every word, "Hey, I'm not going to touch you. Can you follow me? We're going to go find the person at the front desk, and they will find your mom." She grabbed my sleeve anyway. I let her hold the sleeve and I walked her toward customer service with both my hands held up around chest height, like I was under arrest, narrating out loud the whole way. That's how it feels. You get to be a decent person, but only with your hands up. We got maybe 30 feet before a woman came around the end cap and started screaming. She screamed that I was taking that child. She got between us. She had her phone out recording and she was shouting for security, telling everyone in earshot what I was, and the little girl started crying harder, because now there was a stranger yelling. I didn't argue. I put my hands higher, stepped back and said, "Fine. Then you take her to the front desk. Please, just take her." Security showed up, then the manager. Then, about 90 seconds later, the mother, sprinting up from the far end of the store, and the child was fine. And that should have been the end of it. Except the manager pulled the ceiling footage. Angle covered the whole aisle. It showed the girl fall. It showed me kneeling with my hands out. It showed the distance I kept. It showed the 2 people who walked by. The mother watched about 15 seconds of it, and then turned around and looked at me, and her face just collapsed. She said, "You were the only one." She said it twice. The woman with the phone left before the video ended and did not say one word to me. I got home at midnight. I sat in my car in the parking lot for a while. I'd do it again. I'd hesitate again too. That's the part I don't know how to fix.